13 of the fantasy baseball season, and here's a few pitchers on the rise this week. The first guy's Chris Bassitt of the Oakland Athletics. Bassitt, he's been good pretty much the whole season, but the last few weeks he's really rising up. On the season for him, 9-2 record, 106 2/3, 83 hits, 36 earned runs, 9 homers, 27 walks, 109 strikeouts, a 3.04 ERA, and a 1.03 WHIP with 11 quality starts on the season here for Bassitt. But the last couple weeks, 2-0 record, 14 hits, 20 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, a homer, 6 walks, 18 strikeouts, a 1.35 ERA, a 1 WHIP, and 3 quality starts. So this Oakland Athletic team, obviously they're competing here in the AL West. And there's not that many great hitting teams in the AL West as well here. So right now he's taking advantage the last few weeks of teams like Seattle and the Texas Rangers here is Bassitt. And he's gone out there and pitched well the last few outings for him. June 19th at the Yankees, 6 innings, no decisions, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, 2 walks, 7 Ks, a 3 ERA, a 1.33 WHIP, and a quality start. June 24th at Texas, 7 innings, got the win, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 4 Ks, a 1.29 ERA, 1.14 WHIP, and a quality start. And then June 30th versus Texas, 7 innings, got the win, 3 hits, no runs, a walk, 7 Ks, 0.57 WHIP, and a quality start. So right now he's going out there, he's pitching good baseball with Bassitt, and he's a pitcher definitely on the rise this week. The second pitcher is Marquez of the Colorado Rockies. So Marquez, I spoke about him the other day as a pitcher to sell high, and I'm still going to stand by it, even though he's a pitcher definitely on the rise. On the season for him, 99 1/3, 7-6 record, 78 hits, 40 earned runs, 7 homers, 40 walks, 94 strikeouts, a 3.62 ERA, 1.19 WHIP, and 11 quality starts. In the last couple weeks for him, 23 innings, 3-0 record, 4 hits, 1 earned run, a homer, 4 walks, 14 Ks, and 0.39 ERA, 0.35 WHIP, and 3 quality starts in the time for Marquez. So he's ranked number 2 overall in the last 2 weeks here in fantasy baseball. I mentioned him as a sell-high candidate because of his complete game 1 hitter versus the Pirates. I don't think he's going to get any better than that. And his value is not going to get any better than where it is now, but he's definitely rising up after the last few outings. June 17th versus Milwaukee, 6 innings, got the win, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks, and 0.67 WHIP, and a quality start. June 23rd at Seattle, 8 innings, got the win, 2 hits, 1 earned run, a homer, 7 Ks, 1.13 ERA, 0.25 WHIP, and a quality start. And June 29th versus Pittsburgh, like I mentioned, complete game shutout, 1 hitter, 1 walk, 5 Ks, 0.22 WHIP, and a quality start. So right now he's pitching well, but he's a pitcher that's home ballpark is obviously a Coors Field, and I don't see him continuing rising up here in the rankings in fantasy baseball. And he's a player that might, fall as the weeks go on. And his next outing is July 4th at home here versus the St. Louis Cardinals. But this week he's definitely on the rise is Marquez. The next pitcher is Gibson of the Texas Rangers. So Gibson, he's been a surprising fantasy player this season here for fantasy owners, and even a good player for the Rangers. On the season, he's still undefeated, 6-0 record, 90 innings, 65 hits, 20 earned runs, 6 homers, 26 walks, 74 strikeouts, a 2 ERA, a 1.01 WHIP, and 12 quality starts. Was amongst the league leaders in the league this season. And in the last couple weeks, 12 1/3, 2-0 record, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, 4 walks, 13 Ks, a 1.46 ERA, 0.89 WHIP, and a quality start. So right now, Gibson, he's going out there, and he's pitching great baseball this season, and especially the last couple weeks, and overcoming a Texas Ranger team that obviously is one of the struggling teams this season in the major leagues. But like I mentioned with Bassitt, this American League West, they don't have many great hitting ball clubs, and Gibson's definitely taken advantage of that as well this season. The last couple outings for him, June 21st versus Oakland, 5 1/3, got the win, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, 3 walks, 3 Ks, a 3.38 ERA, 1.50 WHIP. And then June 26th versus the Royals, 7 innings, got the win, 2 hits, no runs, a walk, 10 Ks, 0.43 WHIP, and a quality start. So his next outing's here tonight at the Seattle Mariners for Kyle Gibson, and I think he could go out there and pitch again a great ball game. But I just don't suspect him to continue the season with a 2 ERA. But right now, he's a pitcher definitely on the rise this week. The next pitcher is Max Fried of the Atlanta Braves. So Fried, he's been pitching good the last couple weeks here, is Fried. And this Atlanta pitching as a whole has gotten better in the starting rotation on the season for Fried. 62 and 2/3, 5-4 record, 29 earned runs, 60 hits given up, 7 homers, 22 walks, 62 strikeouts, a 4.16 ERA, a 1.31 whip, and 6 quality starts. But the last couple weeks here for Fried, 12 innings, 2-0 record, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, a homer, 4 walks, 13 strikeouts, a 2.25 ERA, 0.75 whip, and a quality start. So he's going out there and he's pitching like he did last season now over the last few weeks is Fried. And like I said, this Atlanta pitching staff's getting stronger. They're going deeper into games of these starters, and they're definitely fantasy assets. And the last 3 outings for Fried, June 12th in Miami, 6 innings, got the loss, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 homers, 2 walks, 4 Ks, 4.50 ERA, 1.17 whip, and a quality start. June 18th versus St. Louis, 7 innings, got the win, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 Ks, a 1.29 ERA, 0.57 whip, and a quality start. And then June 30th versus the Mets, 5 innings, got the win, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, 2 walks, 7 Ks, 3.60 ERA, and a 1 whip. He didn't go deep into that ball game because it was a blowout, and they were just going to save him for his next outing was Fried. So right now, he's a pitcher that's pitching well, and he's a pitcher definitely on the rise this week is Fried. And I think he could keep it going here with this Atlanta team starting to pitch and play better. And the 5th and final pitcher on the rise is Jake Odorizzi here, the Houston Astros. So Odorizzi, he's been pitching well since he came off the injured list about a month ago. On the season for Odorizzi, 35 1/3, 2-3 record, 24 hits, 16 earned runs, 5 homers, 10 walks, 38 strikeouts, a 4.08 ERA, 0.96 whip, but no quality starts on the season. But the last couple weeks for him, 10 innings, 1-0 record, only 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 12 Ks, 0.40 whip on the season, and no runs given up. So that's very impressive, even though he's only pitched his last 3 outings as Odorizzi, 14 innings, and the last few outings for him, June 15th versus Texas, 4 innings, no decision, 2 hits, no runs, 3 Ks, no walks, no homers, 0.50 whip. June 21st at Baltimore, 5 innings, got the win, no runs, a walk, 9 Ks, 0.20 whip. And then June 27th at Detroit, 5 innings, no decision, 2 hits, no runs, a walk, 3 Ks, 0.60 whip. So Odorizzi, the last 3 outings, he's versus weak ball clubs who aren't hitting the baseball great this season. And his next outing's July 3rd at Cleveland. But right now, he's a guy not giving up runs. I know he hasn't gone deep into games, but he's definitely on the rise considering where he was early in the season to now. And if he could go deeper into games and get quality starts as well, he's going to be a great fantasy asset, possibly for the rest of the way as Odorizzi. But right now, he's definitely on the rise. So that's a few pitchers on the rise here in Week 13 of the fantasy baseball season.